Hi everyone, thanks for joining. I'm Georgia from Georgia's Shenanigans. Today I'm going to show you how to make this bracelet. So you can see we've got some glass beads in the middle and then either side is multiple chains. So it's very elegant, very pretty. This one, it's actually a bit big for me, so I won't put it on, but I'll show you how to make it. It's very, very easy and I think they look great. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I made it. Also, if you are interested in making the necklace that I'm wearing, I'll leave a link to the video for this at the end of this video. So please watch till the end and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks very much. Okay, so here we go. So you're going to need 10 pieces of chain that are all the same length. It can be a bit tricky when it's small chain like this, but what I do is I pop it onto a piece of wire or a head pin just by the end link like that, and then it's easy to check that they're the same length. So I've done that with all of those. So we're going to have 5 on each side. You need a piece of wire. This is stainless steel wire. You could maybe use a head pin depending on how big your centerpiece is going to be, but I'm going to wire wrap the chains to the centerpiece, the beads. This one, it's about a 20 or 22 gauge stainless steel wire, because we're going to wire wrap our centerpiece onto our chains. So I've got a 12 by 10 millimeter faceted round glass bead. It's going to be my focal. I've got a couple of little cubes. They're just AB finished. They're crystal, and 4 little stainless steel spacers. So to begin, take our wire and you want to leave enough so that you can wrap. Now, a lot of people don't use stainless steel wire for this sort of thing because it's hard and it can be a bit hard to work with. So we want, a medium sort of size loop. So we're going to grab it right about there, bend it over, bend it the rest of the way around. So you end up something that looks like that. I'm going to open up this loop and we're going to pop our chain onto it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Always make sure you grab the end loop. So we've got them in the loop. So now we want to close that loop again. And we want to hold on to it nice and tightly with our pliers. And then we're going to wrap a couple of times. You don't need to do too many. As I said, this is stainless steel wire, so it's pretty hard, but I actually kind of want it to be stiff where the beads are. Okay, so that's 2. Now you want to grab yourself an old pair of cutters, cut your wire off. Now the reason I say old ones is because stainless steel wire will ruin flush cutters. You'll end up with little burrs in your blades and they won't work very well. So I have an old pair that I use just for stainless steel. Now I can't get hold of this. And you want to tuck in the end of your wire. Still haven't got a very good grip on it. Sometimes it's better to wait until you've got a bit more to hang on to before you tuck it in. I'm just using my crimping pliers. Crimping pliers are great things. I use them for everything. Okay, so that's what we've got now. I'll tuck that end in a little bit better in a sec. So you've got your chain attached to your wire with some wrapping. So now we're going to string our beads on. So just like that. And now we're going to wire wrap the chains onto this end. So you want to grab your wire. Obviously you've got to have a little bit of room for the wrapping. So we'll go about there. Bend it over. Grab your round nose. Roughly the same size loop as we've got on the other side. So yeah, if you use stainless steel wire, you'll find it's a little bit tricky because it's so hard, but I think it's worth it rather than using craft wire. You know, craft wire will lose its colour. It's a little bit too flexible as far as I'm concerned. Like, you can get hard wire, but yeah, if you're going to use hard wire, you might as well just use stainless steel wire. And really, you know, unless you're using silver or gold, there's no better metal than stainless steel or titanium or something like that. So we're going to pop our chains onto this end. Oops. Sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. They're playing football across the road. It's the kids. They play over a Saturday in Victoria. Play their AFL. All throughout winter. But it's nice to hear the kids having a good time over there. Okay, so now we're going to wrap this end. We didn't want that to happen. Anyway, it's okay. We can cope. So yeah, make sure you hold everything nice and tight. As I said, it's always tricky when you're doing stainless steel or when you're using stainless steel to wrap. Okay, grab your cutters again. Now, if it's a little bit close and you can't get to it, you might need to bend it a little bit. Cut that off. Oh, that's a very long tail. We don't really want it that long. That's better. Grab your pliers. Sorry, I just bumped the camera then. Bend it in. I'll tuck that in a little bit better in a sec. So that's what we've got now. So that is going to sit like that. Now you want to make sure your loops are going the same way. So it's going to sit like that. And at this point you can check the length. This is actually going to be a little bit big for me, but that's okay. Now you want to pop the other ends of your chain into your jump ring. So try and keep them untwisted with this really fine chain. isn't really, you can't really tell anyway if you've got a twist in it. You might want a twist in it. It's entirely up to you. Twist away. And now I'm going to put another jump ring on this end, which is going to form the other half of my closure. These are stainless steel, these little wire jump rings. Okay, so that's what you've got on this end. Just got your chains all together. And then we're going to do the same on this end and attach the clasp. You only need the one jump ring on this end. I actually had a bit of fun cutting this chain because my cutters are magnetic. And yeah, because the chain's so light, as soon as it was anywhere near them, it jumped around. But anyway, we got there in the end. So there's our chain and our clasp. Okay, so there we go. There we have it, our bracelet with our pretty beaded centre and our stainless steel chain. So there you go. They look really nice on. Very dainty, delicate. I think they're pretty cool. So there you have it. So thanks very much for watching. This piece will be available for sale in my Etsy store. I also have some items on eBay, and I'm about to open an eBay store as well. So I'll leave the links in the description. And thanks very much for watching. If you can like and subscribe would be fabulous. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.